Let's see how this works. Let's see how this works. Test. All right. 1, 2, 3, and here goes nothing. I don't even know if I'm going to put this on the channel that I've had for a long time. Or if I'm just going to put this on a new channel. My name's Fabian. I'm 34 and I live in Houston, and my life has literally fallen apart. Yeah, I'm going through a divorce. Was married for 13 years. I work in, I have 3 kids, and shit just kind of hit the fan. I've worked in the film industry for a while, for about 5 years. I've done video work for 10. And last year was rough, was really rough. I probably made maybe less than half of what I made the year before. I do field producing work. And I am back at the drawing board. I'd like to still do what I've been doing, but just the way things are, I just don't know if that's going to happen or not. From what I hear, last year being an election year, was my first election year in the industry, this deep into it, is a big reason why, it was affected. And then I think a lot of things are changing too, and in the line of work that I do. So I was on a documentary shoot in October, and my ex left and moved about an hour away. I can't really talk a lot about that stuff, but I just can only take responsibility for my actions. I feel like I took a big toll. My identity took a big toll. Last year not making enough money, and then just really struggling, and I let it get to me. But regardless, it's out of my control. The past is the past, and the only thing I can do is move forward. My car was totaled last month, and just when I thought things couldn't get any worse, I started spiraling, kind of thinking damn, if I can't have a car, I can't work, do stuff that I need to do to pay bills. Every time I don't have my kids, I work. I've been working about 60 to 80 hours a week. When I have gigs, I work in the industry, and then when I don't, I do Uber 12 hours a day. But I felt like last week, the end of last month, my car getting totaled, I felt like I just couldn't catch a break. And this whole time I've been feeling like I can't catch a break. But in reality, what I am finding solace in is in that no one is going to come save me. My parents are poor. My family's poor. I came out of, all this stuff, and drug abuse and all this stuff like that. And luckily I'm surprised and amazed at where I'm at today. And I know that I'm going to be in a better place because I've been in far worse. No one's going to come save me. No one's going to come help me. It's all on me. which is a good thing because I can control what I do. I can't control what happens to me, other people's choices, but I can control what happens to me. And I started running after the separation. I started running a lot. I've been averaging about 100, 150 miles a month. I lost like over 30 pounds. And in January, I did my first marathon. And I feel like that's the only way I've been able to cope with the situation that's going on, is realizing that I just need to put one foot in front of the other. And I've become a little bit more red pill. And again, 80% of what I tell you is true, 20% isn't. I just don't know which 20. A year from now, my views can change. But right now, this is a journey that I'm on, and I just want to share it. Even if it's just for me to look back on. 70% of divorces are initiated by women. And it goes up to 90% of those women are college educated. But the real reason why I'm telling you this is that it's not because of the stats that I just said, but they say that 6 out of 8 men, I don't know if this is true, but they say 6 out of 8 men commit suicide after divorce. And I'm not saying because I want to off myself or anything like that. Here, let's see. Let's find out. How many men commit suicide after a divorce? What are the stats? Wow, okay. So, men are more likely to die by suicide after divorce. Studies show that divorced men are up to 2.4 times more likely to die by suicide than married men. Some research suggests that the risk could be even higher. Men account for most post-divorce suicides. Research indicates that 70 to 80% of people who die by suicide after divorce are men. Divorced men are higher suicide rates for divorced men. Okay, so it's about 70 to 80%. Some studies suggest that divorced men are up to 9 times more likely to die by suicide than divorced women. So the reason I'm saying this is not because I want to off myself, but because there is, I see the risk of what I have tied my identity to. I lost myself. I put myself behind and focused on everything else. And when life took a hit, it really hit me hard. I don't know what's next. I don't know what's going on. I just know that, like, I don't want to lose my house. I don't want to lose my kids. I want my kids to feel like I want my kids to know that I love them and that I fought for them. I know what it's like to be abandoned. I mean, my parents, are immigrants. They did the best that they could, and I've come to terms with that. By no means is this a diss on my parents, but I want them to know that I chose to pursue them. I chose to pursue my kids and fight for them. I'm not a deadbeat dad. I did spend time with them this past weekend. I got them, which has been really nice. It was like 3 months since I had them spend the night at the house. And me and my 9-year-old got to play pool because he saw it on Xbox. And it started off really rough. And he got 3 balls. He got 3 balls in at a time, like on a row, and I was just like super proud of him. And then I went and I dabbed him up, and we had like just like we synced, like we we had like the best dab ever, and we were just both looking at each other, and it was just an incredible memory, and I hope he remembers that. And I just I don't know what's next. I just know that I have to keep one foot in front of the other. I have a great group of friends that have been around me and supporting me, and a lot of shit has gone south. I lost a lot of money not being able to work last couple of weeks just because of the car situation, but you know, it's out of my control. And the only thing that I can control is showing up every day, putting one foot in front of the other, running when I feel like there's a problem that I can't face, going for a run. And I'm discovering that part of myself. And I'm wanting to one of my goals is to get up to, 30 miles a week, 30 to 50 miles a week, just to go like on a 2-hour run 3 times a week, just to be able to just hash things out, man, just because I'm struggling, and I don't know how to get out of this situation, but I'm realizing that the best thing that I can do is to stay present. Is to not try and hide or run or mask how I'm feeling, but to lean into it and acknowledge it and breathe. This isn't going to be forever. And maybe that's something you need to hear. Maybe your situation's worse, or maybe it's not as bad as mine, and this can make you feel better about yourself. But we're all trying our best, and as long as we still have breath in our lungs, we can keep moving forward. That's it. I hope you guys are good. Stay strong. Stay strong. And remember, you can handle this.